fresh jalapeno definitely enhance the flavor as well. I washed and cleaned mine with rum, so it'll definitely change it a smidge. There you go. Oh, it's amazing. My neighbor lucked out because he didn't get to taste it with the cucumber and the jalapeno. Okay, I have it marinating in rum. That was the first ingredients I add. About to add some salt and pepper. I love my stuff with flavor, so my finger or my hand tend to be a tad bit heavy. They say to get the best result, 6 minutes. To boil them. I was trying to be gentle, but I still managed to drop one in there a little too hard and crack it. To avoid that, for future reference, take a large spoon, set it in there, lower it in, take your time, roll it over, and there you go. Make sure it's something that size to avoid it from cracking or breaking on you. So I have some zucchini marinated here and a little bit of salt, just a pinch, a tiny amount if you can see right there. And I have 2 habanero right there, and at the very bottom is celery. So to like enhance the flavor, sometimes I just put a little bit of salt or black pepper and let it sit and marinate for about 10-15 minutes just before sauteing it on the stove to help enhance the flavor. And now this is for what I know as pho of Vietnamese soup. So right now I'm bringing the water up to temperature. I add some salt, getting it ready to get the temperature hot enough to do the noodles. Okay, so once you have your stuff seasoning and fermenting, you gotta remember to take a look at it. This one had rum and a little bit of salt, and I mean just a drop, and I let it ferment for about 15 minutes, and it had about 1/8 cup of fluid in there. So you always have to check it, drain out the water to try and keep the veggie from cooking, and let it remain a solid. While the water is coming up to speed for the noodles, I cut up some fresh ginger to drop in there. So the water is up to speed, so I'm about to drop some of this in. This right here only take about a minute to 2 minutes to get up to the temperature, and it's good to go. I stand corrected. It's been 2 minutes, so it seems like it's actually 3 minutes for this to cook. Maybe for a single portion, that 2 to 3 minutes, 1 minute work. But like how maybe this is 5 or 6 portions, it's taking a little bit longer. I'm getting close to it being 6 to 7 minutes. So I've been babysitting this pasta because you can easily overcook it. They say you can take and throw it against the kitchen wall. I've tried that when they first taught me, and I failed miserably at it. So now I just babysit my pasta, and I try every now and then. I try a piece. So the first one I tried, nope. The second one I just tried like 30 seconds ago, getting closer. So now I decide to just babysit it, because once you take it off turn off the heat, the water is still hot, it still continues to cook. So that's the trick, trying to get the temperature and the timing right when it comes to rice noodles, especially when you're an amateur like myself. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Share as well. Check out the about section for other options available to the general public. Cheers. So because I'm doing a large portion, it actually ended up taking 7 minutes. So now I gotta rush to get it out of the hot water before it overcooks. Years of cooking it, I finally got it perfect. Well, not really years, but after not giving up, I finally got it. I have a bad attitude of always overdoing things, so I recognize one of the subscribers says the last one that I made didn't look nothing like it, so I'm not going to season my broth. If I do, I might just add a pinch of salt and some black pepper for flavor. That's 1 cup of broth that I just add to the pot. To be on the safe side today, I add 4.5 cups of water to 3.5 cups of stock. I'm about to stir it up with a spoon and then taste it to see if I need to add more stock, because like I said, the last time it was super oily. It was way off. Then I'm going to flavor it with some cardamom, salt, and black pepper. Okay, it has cardamom, salt, black pepper. Now I just need to bring it up to a boil and we're good to go. Golden. I wish you were here that you could smell it, but you'll have to taste it with your eyes, smell it with your eyes. Oh my gosh, this is the real thing when you have all the ingredients. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. It's a hint of black pepper, which is something I cannot do. I normally go buck wild with the seasoning. And there you have it. Some pho in Central America, to be exact, in the great nation of Belize. Heat it up with some sriracha. Oh my gosh, it tastes amazing. Just have one complaint: I'm not great at salting this rice noodle, so the rice noodle is bland. Even though you can taste the broth, it has salt. So there's a technique how to flavor it. I haven't mastered it or learned it as yet, but other than that, it came out amazing. So a key or a tip: you steam the noodles by itself. You can flavor the water even though it didn't work. I add salt to the water and the noodles still came out somewhat bland. Then, like I said, I marinate it, and just let it sit. Just remember to add it, because I did not add it. I offered some to a neighbor and I forgot to add to his plate. So then you do the broth by itself. I did the veggies in the wok, and then I'm having issues with my wok to keep it clean. I can't leave stuff in there, so I had to take the veggies and add it in here. That's why you see this stuff mixed in. But that's not how you're supposed to do it. Broth by itself, the veggies by itself, the meat by itself, and then you add everything together. You have to make sure the broth is hot enough to bring the room temperature pasta up to cookie or a warm temperature. I don't do microwave, so I'm just explaining it to you guys, because I already have my noodles all wrapped up and secured. I'm not going to record that because I don't want to do that process a second time. What I did, I add some of the fish sauce into the broth, and then I add some in the veggies. Then you can add your sriracha or whatever chili sauce or hot sauce you have to it.